Happy Halloween, everybody. So today I am continuing the process of making cold calls on Halloween. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jose Morales, and I've been working on this postcard thing since May of 2025, and I finally got my very first card at the printer. So I'm excited and can't wait to actually get the cards so I can get those sent out. And I'm currently working on getting the next card going, and I haven't reached out to the current advertisers yet. I am keeping in touch with them, but I'm gonna wait until once I get that first postcard in the mail, and then I'll talk to them. I did have one of the advertisers reach out to me. She was asking me some questions, so I answered her questions, let her, and she said, "Hey, I love the idea. Just when you go to do the next one, please make sure that you reach out to me because it sounds like she wants to be on that as well." And I'm like a no pressure kind of person. And I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not. It's just like, hey, if you want to be on the card, be on the card. If you don't, you don't. Even though I need you to be on the card, but I don't want to come across that way. And I'm just moving on to the next one. So far this morning, I did send out a couple of messages. And the other thing that I did was I created a post, and maybe I'll include it somewhere up here. And what I did was I just added all the advertisers. I went ahead and created a custom one of these and I put their logo and my logo on it, got a caption written out, and I just emailed that to them. Just a way for me to continue to stay in touch with them while we wait for this postcard to go out, provide value to them, and I just let them know that they're free to use it, edit it, or not use it at all, right? So it's gonna be up to them. But I just wanted to just send that out to them, provide value. It's Halloween, and all of that. And maybe you guys can do something similar. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and make some phone calls. Oh, and before I forget, I went ahead and just started a community because just as I'm going through YouTube, I'm really not seeing many channels where people are struggling with the postcard stuff. And I said, hey, you know what? My channel is all about that, right? Obviously now I have a win under my belt, which is freaking amazing, but it's still very difficult. It's still a struggle. So I said, you know what? How about I just also create a community? So if you go to my bio, you can go ahead and join the community. It's free. And then it can be all of us that are struggling, and we can lift each other up, keep each other motivated, and all that. And who knows, maybe we can even do like a daily accountability Zoom call. I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there. But I was doing that for a while in this other program that I was in, and it did help in the sense of just keeping me accountable, because it gets pretty hard when when you're not getting success, and it's just like, do I really want to do anything today, and so on. So that program is over. So now I just depend on my self-discipline to make things happen. So again, the link is in the bio. So if you want to join, go ahead and join. It's free. And then I also have that. I'll put it back up there. I also posted this up there so that you guys can grab that and use it for your advertisers if you happen to have advertisers, or maybe you just want to use it to send it out as part of your email outbound, right? So providing value first. So but anyhow, let me go ahead and call some of these people. So I'm going to call, let's see here, what is on my list? So I'm guessing that this one that I'm going to call is either like a hair salon or a nail salon. I should have wrote down the description, but it just says beauty bar, the name and beauty bar. So whatever that entails. So we'll go ahead and check it out.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Okay, so I went ahead and left a message with them. They got forwarded to voicemail. So I know it's let me make a note that I left a message on that one. And what I did with this one, because I have a card now, saying, hey, feel free to shoot me a text with your email address if you want to see the card that I have going out. So you could also see some of the other local businesses that are on the card and, send them the information. So giving them a easy way to open up that communication possibly if they're interested, and it's not something where they feel like, I don't know, I really don't want to call this guy because I don't know if he's gonna, if he's gonna try to sell me, right, pressure me and all that. So I just kind of right now as I was leaving that message, I'm like, you know what, let me just throw that in there, just to give them that easy way to keep the conversation going. Okay, so this next one, I have no idea what it is. I'm thinking maybe it's like a plant store, a flower shop, maybe. So let's go ahead and give them a call. All right, so I left a message, do the same thing with that one. So they didn't answer. So left message like that. So I think I'm digging this where I'm telling them to go ahead and shoot me a text with their email address. um, and so, it's one of those things where you just got to be testing out, what you say and all that, and see what ends up working. And not everything is going to work for all the time. So I always find myself just kind of tweaking what I say. I try to stay consistent, right? But then I'll try to change it up when I can. And so sometimes I'll be so like for example, like sometimes when I leave a message, I'll like let's just say I'm calling chiropractors, and I'm just going to go ahead and leave a message. Then I'll just say, I introduce myself, and then I let them know, hey, I'm looking for a chiropractor because, and the reason I do that is because if I go straight into the whole spiel, they might, be like, oh, and might hang up. But when I say I'm looking for a chiropractor, then I feel that then it's kind of a hook, right? Where then they kind of perk up their ears and be like, oh, because then they start thinking, okay, right? It grabs their attention. At least that's my thought. So let me know down below what you think of that. But okay, so what I'm gonna do next is call. It looks like it's a boba tea place. So not from. So I'm an expert in restaurants, but with this type of setting, as far as like drinks go, I have no idea how that works in the sense of when they're busy. I don't know if it's kind of the same as restaurants or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and give them a call. Um, and I don't remember where I got this phone number. Maybe it was a Facebook post, maybe it was a Facebook ad, but let's give them a call.
You have to be a manager.
Okay, is there a manager?
Not right now, but I could take your phone number and then I'll have them give you a call back.
Yeah, that would be great.
Sure. Well, I'll let them know about that.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah,
Bye-bye. Okay, so I left a message with the girl that answered the phone. There's no manager available. So let me just make a note of that. Left message with worker. I'm going to say with worker. Left message with worker. Okay, so this next one, I saw yard signs for, maybe you guys have seen this, where people buy diabetic test strips. So there was some of these yard signs out, so I'm going to go ahead and call them. No idea if it's an individual or if it's a business, but I'm going to go ahead and call them anyways to see what kind of what I can get from there, if anything. So let's check it out.
Is this a good number to call you back at? I would have to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so and if you'd like, if you want, you can shoot me a text and I can send you over the postcard that's going to be going out in November, so you can get a good feel for it, and the layout and the types of businesses that are on there, and some additional information. Like no pressure. I just figured I'd reach out to you and see if you'd be interested in that, or at least learning about it. And I don't allow competitors on there, so let's just say as an example that if you joined on there, then if there's anybody else that's doing what you do in the area, then they wouldn't be allowed on the card.
Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely. It sounds like something I would be interested in. I would just like to learn
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so it's about 8 cents a postcard. I'm not sure what you're paying for the yard signs, which those are great. But yeah, so it ends up being about 8 cents. So I designed this to be as super affordable as possible. And I don't know if you've ever have looked into direct mail or anything like that, but typically it costs like $1 to $1.25 per mailer, where this one is about 8 cents all in. And the reason I'm able to do that is because basically we're joining forces with multiple local non-competing businesses to be able to bring that cost significantly down. But yeah, if you would like I said, you can text me your email address and I'll shoot the information over for you. And then, if you want to proceed or have questions, you can, get back in touch with me.
All right, yeah, I'll speak to you then.
Awesome. All right, I appreciate you. All right, thank you. Bye. All right, so I think I'm liking that approach on the asking for the email address. Now we got to see if he follows through with it, but that was good. All right, so the diabetic test strip guy, he actually just texted me with his email address. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that real quick. That way it's fresh, and maybe we can get a sale today, or at least get us this much closer to closing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that information over to him. And the other thing that I'm gonna do, because I don't know if he has a Facebook page or anything like that, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just also include the that post that I was talking about, that Halloween post, just so he's just like, man, this guy he's just giving me stuff. So let me go ahead and handle that real quick. Jose speaking.
Hi, I'm returning a call from.
I'm currently working on the one for December. So I was just looking to see if you would be interested with me sending you information so you can take a look at it.
Information for sure.
Okay.
And you can just send it to, you can send.
Okay, so that was somebody that was returning a phone call. So that's good. We'll see. So I am really digging this approach that I'm taking.
What is the postcard for?
So it's basically what I'm doing is I have gathered multiple local non-competing businesses to share a 6-inch by 11-inch postcard. So each local business has their own little spot on the postcard, and I send this out to 2,500 local residents. Once, for example, you guys do pest control, so let's just say as an example, once you join it, then no other pest control company could be on the card. It would just be you guys for that particular category. So it comes out to about 8 cents a postcard. And that includes the postcard, the design, and the postage.
I don't believe so. I don't think I'm interested in that.
Okay. Would it be too much would you be against me at least sending you information in case sometimes I think it's a little bit easier if you have something like visuals. It's up to you.
I don't believe so.
Okay, no worries. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. So they were not interested, but at least I got to give my spiel.
Hello.
Okay.
Here, but that would be my boss that would be able to make that final decision.
Right.
Can you text any information to this phone and I can get with her on that?
Yeah, I can do that. I can also, if you like, I could send an email as well with the information so you guys can see what the postcard that's going out in November looks like. But I can send you just a quick little recap text you a quick little recap, and then again, if you like, I can also send an email with the attachment so you guys can kind of get the full visual of it.
I will have you send that to her direct email, and I'll get with her and tell her to look for it.
Okay, and what's that email? Okay, I will do that. So I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to let them know. So I'll put that together and I'll send that over to them so they can take a look at it, and we'll kind of go from there. But hopefully you guys have a happy Halloween. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye. All right, so at least they gave me a different email address than what's listed on their Facebook page. Oh man, and I forgot if she mentioned the person's name or not, but that's all right. So let me text real quick. Oh, well, hang on. Actually, I'm gonna do the I'm gonna send them that Facebook post too. And what I'm doing is I'm putting my logo on it, so just to it adds. So if all these people use it, then my logo, I'll get some exposure, right? The one thing I realized I meant to do it when I first started, when I created this email, is I was going to link up a Facebook post from my page that has a video, basically me kind of explaining it. This way, they also, not only did they talk to me on the phone, they've looked at what I've sent, hopefully, right? But that hopefully they also click it and they see me in person where I'm explaining it. So giving them multiple touches and building up the credibility, building up the trust, and all of that. So, but so far no luck in the sense of nothing closed or anything like that. But I feel like people are, I'm getting a lot more people answering the phone today. I go through phone call after phone call where like people are just not answering the phone, which is just, I till this day I just can't. I'm baffled by it. Dentist office, chiropractor office, realtors. I'm not understanding it, and so I'm sure you can pitch them a service, right? But you got to be able to talk to them to pitch them other services to solve that problem. So it's kind of one of those catch-22s. And today it's Casual Friday for me, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna wear this T-shirt. I don't have a costume, otherwise I'd throw out the costume just for just for this video. But okay, so that email is sent, and I texted that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue making these calls. And that one person hasn't texted me back yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and look up the email address, and then I'm gonna shoot them an email. But and who knows, maybe they got busy or something. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and just fire it off. Hopefully, there's an email address on there, and if there's not, then what I'll do is I'll just play back this recording and see if I was able to catch the email address from that angle. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, and there's going to be more videos for you guys to watch. And again, make sure you go to the community. So the link is in my bio. Join the community. And I'm going to be real honest with you guys right now that it's an empty community, right? I'm waiting on you guys to join. Right? That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for you guys to join, start flooding it, so we can start to powwow and all of that stuff, right? And then what else was I going to say? I feel like I was going to say something else, but anyhow, well, I'm gonna end this video. Drop whatever questions you have, suggestions, whatnot, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Go ahead and give this video a like as well. But I keep looking at my phone because my phone keeps going off and seeing if that person has texted me, but they haven't texted me back yet. So, but again, you guys know my plan. I'm just rambling at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Make sure that you guys watch some of these videos that are going to be popping up as well. But all right, I'm going to keep at it. Happy Halloween, everybody.